Alright, it's about 6 in the morning. I'm about to show you some stuff. What you're doing right now is you're just looking at a lamp. And what is interesting about this lamp is I'm going to be putting this lamp out in the middle of the forest at the last place where I had missing time with a buddy. This place is just out in the middle of the wilderness. I've never really been out there. I've skirted it, and I have gone into the interior, into the left part of where I usually go, but I've never been to the right. And when I did go to the right, and all I did was go in about 50 feet to 100 yards or something, and I ended up way up in the mountains a couple miles away. And I had missing time for about an hour or something like that, and my buddy did too, and he ended up down in a different area. But we all made it back eventually and all that. But the point is that there's missing time happened out there, and I don't know why. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this lamp out here, and what this lamp does is it turns itself off and on by itself, and it will last for about a month out in the middle of the woods, and it will just turn itself on. I'm going to set it to turn itself on at 10 p.m. and it will turn off like 3 in the morning or something like that, and it will do that for like 30 days. And then what I'm going to do is I will have other equipment there to monitor it. I will bring a couple trail cams out there, and I'm going to hide one, and then I'm going to put one fairly out in the open overlooking the lamp, and it should pick up what the other one doesn't. Of course, what's happened before, and this light is going to turn on any second if it didn't just in the video, but anyway, that's what's going to happen, and that looks like a flame. What I'm thinking is that they're going to the first reaction anybody's going to get is they're going to be fearful of it because they're going to think it's fire. But if it keeps going on every night, they're going to get curious, so animals are going to come up to it. I expect the normal bunch of animals, but I'm also hoping that my guys can't take it and decide to see what's happening and stuff. So that's my thing. So I'm going to show you some other gear that I'm going to take with me. That's just to get there, because the way I'm going to be getting there is going to be up a mountainside. Lots of cliffs and stuff like that, and waterways and stuff. Apparently up there there's supposed to be caves, so that's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be out there after the bears leave, obviously, and the other animals, but it will be early spring. It'll be about 3 months from now, so that's what I'm going to be doing with this lamp. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do this year. I'm going to put this light out. Ow, 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 ow. I'm going to put this light out in the middle of the forest, just like it is, and see what happens. I'm actually decided not to put this light out. I really like these lights. I just remembered, yesterday I ordered up a couple more lights that do the same thing. They're just candles, and they come on at a certain time and turn off 5 hours later. So that's what I'm going to do. Trail cams, I'm going to hide one, and I'm going to put one fairly out in the open, and we'll see what happens. They'll both be facing each other. That's how I'm going to do it. At least be able to catch each other seeing whatever the other one sees too. Which I found out doesn't always work, because sometimes they turn the cameras off and they don't show what was out there, because I can tell by the timestamps that one was off when the other one was on. You know what I mean? So that's what's going to happen this year. And oh yes, I'm going to show you some gear I'm going to bring, because I'm going to be heading up into this real mountain area where it's really hard to get up, and I need gear. So here, I'll show you that. So I'm going to need this first, because I'm going to be crossing some streams up in the middle of the forest, and I'm going to have to get up into the forest because there's a pretty high cliff, a couple 100 feet, let's see, maybe 500 feet of cliff that I got to get up, and it's a waterway, so I'm going to be using that to get up in there. And I always bring knee pads no matter where I go because, well, I'm always clambering all over things and under things. And because I'm not dicking around, I have foot spikes for getting around, and I've got hand claws for grabbing hold of things and pulling myself up, etc., getting up in the dirt and clambering, as it were. So that's my new gear. Well, it's actually not new, but I just haven't used it yet because I've been planning this one excursion that's going to be really difficult. So, and I will be bringing a person with me because I'm going to need help. We'll have to, you know, pull each other up here and there and do all that kind of stuff. And plus, where we're going is to we're going in the backside of this place where we had missing time last year. And what we're going to do is I'm going to put that lamp out in the middle of the woods out there. But we're going to go up in there and kind of sneak in a different way if we can. And it will be quite a long walk, and I've never been in there that way or anything like that. I have no idea what to expect, so it should be really fun. Yeah, they're pretty lethal, but I don't use them for that. I use them for getting around. So, that's my experiment number 2. I'll be putting together more pretty soon, but that's what I'm going to be doing. In about 3 weeks, I imagine. Well, maybe 4 weeks by the time I can get up there, because it's up high in the mountains, and the snow will be on the ground still. So, and it will be mud season like anything, so it might be 3 weeks. We've still got snow on the ground. In fact, it snowed last night, just a dusting to a couple inches, but it's still there. The temperatures are starting to rise, so I will be out there very, very soon.